Good afternoon, marketing students. Our team prepared a simple presentation for all of you. Listen carefully and enjoy watching. And I am the founder of this startup. Let me introduce to you my mentor and our future CEOs.
Breathe in 숨을 내쉬고 두려움에 맞설 때 내게 들려온 한마디 조금 더 힘을 내라고 안개 속에 가려져 한 줄기 빛도 없이 고민하고 또 고민했었어 오늘의 나를 위해서 남과 다른 시선에 또다시 뒤처지는 그런 날들에 반대로 나를 일으켜 달려나가.
Hi, I'm Mentor Iris, and let me introduce to you our first topic. The first topic is all about the research process. It is a multiple scientific steps in conducting the research work. Each step is interlinked with other steps. The process starts with the research problem at first. Then, it advances in the next step, sequentially. Generally, a researcher conducts research within 7 steps. In research work, primarily, you require a research proposal. It is because the proposal approves the research project whether you achieve the ability to conduct research or not. So when you write a research proposal, present the detailed plans and specific objectives of your research correctly. Now, I'll send some keywords to all of you. You must explain them clearly and efficiently. Let's start, CEOs. First, Ms. Duran.
Choosing the topic. The first and perhaps most significant stage in the research and writing process is choosing a topic. The rest of the process will be determined by this phase, including your thesis statement, sources, and how to compose your paper. As a result, it is critical that you select a topic that is both strong and intriguing. There is a lot of strategies for finding a right topic for your group. The first one is you can look through the index and article titles in a subject-specific encyclopedia that covers a relevant subject area or field. The next one is you can spend some time looking at your major journals in your about topic, and also you can refer to lecture notes and required texts to refresh your knowledge and enhance your ideas in mind. The next one is you can discuss your topics with your instructor or mentor. And also, you can choose a topic that you are interested in. The research process is more relevant if you care about your topic. The last one is you can narrow your topic to something manageable. If your topic is too broad, you will find too much information and not be able to focus. And then, pack background reading can help you choose and limit the scope of your topic.
Next would be Mr. Mendoza. Let's hear some information from you.
Thank you so much to our mentor, Miss Iris Sakdalan. Hi guys, again my name is Joshua Mendoza and I'm here to discuss identifying problem and purpose. After choosing a specific topic for your academic paper, you need to state it as a clear research problem that identifies all the issues that you'll address. It's not always simple for students to formulate it. In some fields, they may end up spending a lot of time thinking, exploring, and studying before getting a clear idea of what research questions to answer. Finding a problem to research can be difficult, not because there aren't any issues that could be explored, but because of the goal of constructing a relevant and researchable problem statement that is original and doesn't merely repeat other people's work. The research problem should have great clarity since the research process in itself generates more questions. In the absence of a clear and well-defined research problem, the researcher can become confused. In addition, the research question or research problem should have to be interesting so that the researcher become well engaged in the research. In actual, the purpose of the research problem is to determine the objective and intention of the research. In the absence of an aim or objective, you cannot determine the research methodology. A research problem can help you identify each and every step of the research process, the study design, sampling strategy, research instrument, and research analysis. The research problem should have to be manageable within your resources. Otherwise, it will become difficult for you to undertake it. You should know about the time, energy, and money that you have in order to design a manageable research. Some research paper topics are too broad to give a researchable issue. For example, if you decide to study certain social issues like child poverty, remember that they don't provide any researchable question. These are very broad to address and take a lot of time and resources to become unfeasible so that your study will lack enough focus and depth.
The next CEO would be Mr. Nicolas.
Hi, my name is Justin Paul Nicolas reporting Marketing Research Process. Marketing research process. There are 6 steps in creating the marketing research process. Step 1. Problem definition. Define the problem and the research objectives. The first step in any marketing research study is to define the problem while taking into the account the purpose of the study, the relevant background information, what information is needed, and how it will be used in decision making. First, exploratory research used to better define a problem or scout opportunities. In-depth interviews and discussions groups are commonly used. Second, descriptive research used to assess a situation in the marketplace, for example, potential for a specific product or consumers' attitudes. Methods including personal interviews and surveys. Third, causal research, used for testing cause and effect relationships, typically through estimation. Step 2, development of an approach to the problem. Step 2 includes formulating an objective or theoretical framework, analytical models, research questions, hypotheses, and identifying characteristics or factors that can influence the research design. Step 3. Research design formulation. A research design is a framework or blueprint for conducting a marketing research project. It details the procedures necessary for obtaining the required information, and its purpose is to design a study that will test the hypothesis of interest, determine possible answers to the research questions, and provide information needed for decision making.
And now, let's hear Ms. Isidro for Step 4, 5, and 6 of the marketing research process.
Hi, I am CEO Precious Dempsey Isidro and I will continue explaining the marketing research process. The step 4 is field work or data collection. Fieldwork or data collection involves a field force or staff that operates either in the field, as in the case of personal interviewing, focus group, in-home, mall intercept, or computer-assisted personal interviewing. From an office by telephone or computer-assisted telephone interviewing or CATI, or through mail, traditional mail and mail panel surveys with pre-recruited households. Proper selection, training, and supervision and evaluation of the field force helps minimize data collection errors. Step 5. Data preparation and analysis. Analysis of data is a process of inspecting, transforming, and modeling data with the goal of highlighting useful information, suggesting conclusions, and supporting decision making. Data analysis has multiple facets and approaches, encompassing diverse techniques under a variety of names in different business, science, and social science domains. Data mining is a particular data analysis technique that focuses on modeling and knowledge discovery for predictive rather than purely descriptive purposes. Step 6. Report preparation and presentation. During the report preparation and presentation step, the entire project should be documented in a written report that addresses the specific research questions identified, describes the approach, the research design, data collection, and data analysis procedures adopted, and presents the results and the major findings. This permanent document is also helpful because it can be easily referenced by others who may not have been part of the research.
My next topic is all about how to create a rhetorical framework. There are 3 steps. First is to identify your key concepts. The first step is to sift through your problem descriptions and research questions for essential terms. It is because concepts often have various definitions specifying what each term means. It is important in a part of the rhetorical framework. The second one would be evaluate and explain relevant theories. You can determine how previous researchers have defined and connected these essential ideas by doing a thorough literature review. It aims to assess and critically evaluate the techniques given by different authors as you write the rhetorical framework. The third one should be show how your research fits in aside from presenting other people's theories. The rhetorical framework should illustrate how these ideas will be applied to your project. Lastly, let's hear from Ms. Lingard.
Writing the title. The details of the title are discussed under the subheadings of importance, types, drafting, and checklist. Number 1. Frame a simple and concise title. Choose words that are absolutely essential. Number 2. Use a descriptive phrase rather than a sentence for efficient content delivery. Number 3. Include critical keywords research in the title to increase its visibility. Number 4. Avoid jargon, non-standard abbreviations, units, or special symbols. Number 5. Request or incorporate meaningful suggestions from your peers or mentors. Number 6. Maintain the word count between 5 and 15 to ensure the reader's interest and focus. Number 7. Include action phrases in your title whenever possible. Number 8. Conform to the journal requirements, characters limit, formatting guidelines, and etc. Number 9. Summarize the research paper key findings effectively from your target audience. And lastly, number 10. Create multiple titles and choose the one that best conveys the uniqueness of your research.
Alright, well done future CEOs, and now, please may I call all of you here on stage.
지금부터 시작해봐 앞을 달려 Running running 세상에 소리쳐 막다른 길이 나타나도 난 괜찮아
Thank you for watching.